Hello and good morning, everyone. It is Megan and Donna just joined in the nick of time.
Hi, I was trying to connect my phone camera and it just is refusing because technology hates me, Megan.
Wait, let's try it one more time. There we go. Try that.
Nope, I'm still very dark.
I don't see you. Oh, yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't work. All right. Now
no,
I'm somehow not good.
gone.
Ah!
This is the fun part of all of this.
Oh,
This is just the
there
fun
I
part.
am. All right, so welcome to our Wednesday morning live with Donna and Megan from the Frickin Healthy podcast and also from Becoming a Health Coach podcast, but that's on our other channel. And we're here every Wednesday morning in case you want to hop on and say hi and have your coffee with us. It's 10 o'clock Central European time. Sorry, US fans. We are morning people. That's what we can do. So you can watch later and drop some comments, but live in the
I mean,
afternoon would be a whole different show.
it will be oh my God, it could be hilarious. It could be
It would be,
hilarious, but
could be.
to us
We'll have to
anyways.
try it sometime. We'll have to try it just for my mom so she can hop on and watch.
I
Anyway,
miss
so
her. I
as
haven't seen her in
per,
ages.
I know. So as per usual, we are going to start with the Are We Okay report. This is where we just kind of dive into our health for the last week because that's what we want to talk about. And I think I'm just going to be quiet because Donna, you have a lot to tell me. We haven't even talked. I texted Donna on like Saturday or Sunday and she texted me back a picture of herself in the hospital. So Donna, please inform me what the fuck was going on.
We spoke on Wednesday. Wednesday was awesome. Thursday, I got what seemed to have been a food poisoning. Because I'm not into warming up my food sometimes or cooking my hamburgers through. So I
Okay.
ate a slightly rare cold leftover burger, which I did not make. So it was just not a smart idea. And within I think within an hour, I don't think I want to get into what I was doing, but it was like a scene from The Exorcist. I swear, it was just like liquids shooting out of me from most holes. It was not pretty at all. And for those who do not know, I also have a kid with emetophobia, which means he is shitless scared of throwing up. So it was fun. It was great. And then the next day, so it was Friday when we actually texted. I woke up just completely dehydrated. I said to George, "You're skipping work and you're taking me to the hospital." I don't know if you can see the bruise that they get. I can't really see it.
No.
I have a
I
huge
see.
bruise
I
here.
see it.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Look, so it's like a huge bruise. She ended up giving me the IV here, but like, yeah. Anyways, spent most of the day in the hospital, just getting liquids and
Yeah.
stopping myself from going to the toilet there because I do not like hospitals or public toilets or anything like that. And then I've just been trying to recover ever since. So yeah, it's been fucking rough. Like it just draws your entire energy and
Right.
everything. So it was quite crazy. I don't think I've ever had, I mean, if I had such a thing, it was like 23 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was a kid.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm also a mom. And this morning I woke up to an 18-year-old. We have an 18-year-old in the house. And
Woo!
so, yeah, I'm old.
Happy birthday,
So,
Sky.
yay. So, yeah, he's still asleep. But so yeah, I woke up to decorate and to make pancakes and to do all the mommy things. So, if I tried to rest until today,
Yeah.
basically was the plan.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk on Sunday and we're like, no, Monday, no, let's just wait till
No.
Wednesday. We'll catch up. But
Yeah.
yeah,
How are
I have a
you?
well, your story about the fluids reminiscent. I had one time also that it was not food poisoning. I think I just had pneumonia or the flu or whatever, but it was just enough that where you're throwing up enough that you just can't keep anything down. So I also I
Yeah.
went to the I don't think it was a hospital. I think it was like an emergency care, like a clinic-y type thing where they just, pumped me full of fluids. And I think people are like, oh, that's okay. I can just do that on my own. Fucking A, you know what? If you're dehydrated, you can die. I don't
Yeah.
think that's anything to mess around with. If you can't keep liquids down or in,
That's the thing. That's what I mean, like, what scared me was I was taking, because I know I have to take very small, slow sips of
Mhm.
water. Like, I was really trying not to exaggerate because I was like, "I do not wanna throw up again."
Yeah.
It was just not fun, and I knew the sensitivity at home, so I was like, "I need to keep this shit down." And I didn't manage to even have, like, 3 sips without keeping the liquid down, so I was like, "I need to get this back."
Mm.
I felt like I'd lost, like, 10 liters of liquid
Mhm.
somehow. She goes, I come to the hospital and she's like, "Yeah, we're gonna give you a whole liter. I think that should be enough." I was like, "Not so sure,
Yeah.
but let's try, better than nothing, I guess." Um, but yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
We've talked about it before probably on this channel about
Mm,
electrolytes and stuff. And that's the other
yeah,
thing, right? Because when you're getting rid of that much water, you're also getting rid of all these electrolytes, and that also fucks up your
yeah,
brain and stuff. So we've
yeah,
talked about it before. I remember talking about it with Joanna, our health coaching client that we're, the special series that we have, which came out today, but we'll get to that. And I think that's the other thing. Sometimes I feel really dehydrated and even just regular water won't do it. And then I realize,
yeah,
oh, maybe my electrolytes are a little low because like you can drink water and not have it get into your body. And
yeah.
so at home electrolytes, you don't need to pay a lot of money for those. You could just a little bit of salt, a little potassium, a little bit of what
Magnesium
was it?
sometimes would be
Magnesium. Thank you.
helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's other things in there, but yeah, I think just like good quality salt and
Yeah, just
potassium's
salted.
already doing a whole lot of,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I do love my electrolytes too. I made because now I realized that my gut is so sensitive. Like I couldn't. It took me yesterday, so it's been almost a week. It took
Uh-huh.
me. I grated some zucchini and fennel
Uh-huh.
and made like a scramble.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of overcooked the veggies so it's easier to digest and everything. It took me, I think it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon that I felt like I could manage to eat again. And it was like 9 in the morning that I had it. That whole entire time, it felt like my stomach was still trying to digest and that food was
Mhm.
kind of like not moving. So, yeah, trying to also get some kind of healing properties into my gut. Like I always put collagen in my coffee, which is actually tea. So I kind of started doing that again. Uh, Glutamine, which is an amino acid, which is really helpful to heal
Mhm.
the gut. So yeah, just been doing that, and hopefully today I won't die when we take him out for pizza. Let's bring in
Uh,
the gluten and dairy, right? That's a smart thing to do. Yeah, I'll probably have
yeah.
risotto.
Yeah. So for me, health-wise over the last week, so last week we talked about our periods and how we're kind of synchronized with that. So I definitely feel a lot better than I did last week.
Good.
And I'm hitting my stride. I need to it's really is something to like organize your work schedule according to when you know
Yours.
you're going to be insanely productive. And then
Yeah.
like, okay, these 3 or 4 days, I don't want to do anything. So I should just schedule that. Like, don't, I need to like really put it in my calendar and say, don't schedule anything on those days. Allow
Yeah.
myself just time to read and take baths and walks and not be around people. And it's only a couple of days. So it's like, I really should put that in my calendar. Not only
Yeah.
just for my husband, but for myself as well.
Yeah, 100%. And then the week after the period, just right, like go crazy, like work like a maniac because you'll have the energy of like 7 bulls.
Well,
That's the funny thing.
it's the lead up. Well, basically your ovulation week is the week that you have a lot of energy, you're super happy, you have really motivated and stuff like that. So, yeah. But anyway, I mean, other than that, I've been pretty okay. Sleep has been good. My hip is pretty good. The weather's a little shitty, but I'm decided that instead of taking like 5 minutes to walk to work, I actually walk like 30 minutes. So I just walk around town and then back to back to the office, which really only takes me like 5 minutes or
Yeah.
less to walk
Yeah,
to.
it's literally outside your place. Yeah.
So I'm like
That's smart.
trying to do these bigger loops because I typically go into the office after lunch. And so, okay, I really should get a longer walk in after lunch because this is what I could see from my last CGM experiments was, oh, it is so true that if you just do not a like speed walk, I'm just talking like a stroll, right? I'm talking like
It's a difference.
a 12 to 13-minute kilometer,
Mhm.
which is pleasant. But if you go faster than that, like if you go fast, then your insulin spikes again because it's like, oh, you're working out.
Stress. Yeah.
But if you just stroll, like literally all the stuff you just ate, your body's immediately using that in your bloodstream. And then that's stuff that's not going to be stored later on in my liver or in my fat
Exactly.
cells. Yeah.
And it helps you digest. I mean, like it literally helps the digestion work because you're moving your legs, you're moving your intestines. And so
Yeah. Yeah.
just do it.
So I've been
Yeah,
implementing
it's
that.
cool.
That's been doing well.
That's
And
awesome.
otherwise, yeah, just waiting for the allergy season to kind of settle down. But for the most part, I'm doing okay. I mean, I've gained a little bit
Nice.
of weight, which I'm not too thrilled about.
Try
But
throwing up and pooping for
I
like
am. It does work, but only
it doesn't
temporarily.
actually. Not really. Yeah. I was like, at least I'll lose weight. Not really.
No, not really. All
No,
right.
because afterwards you have to eat like rice and
Mm,
potatoes for a week, right? So
yeah.
it's not helpful.
All
Anyway.
right, let's what episode dropped last week on Wednesday was our mini meditation. So it was a mini episode. Every other week we drop a mini. And last week we
Yeah.
dropped a mini the first time we've done that, which is we had a guest, Gretchen, on the show for Gretchen Larson on becoming a health coach. And then she does really good meditations. Her voice is very relaxing and soothing. And she prepared a 10-minute meditation for us. And it was lovely. I love it.
Good. Me too.
Yeah.
Good
And
job. Thanks.
yeah. So if you like that, which people are listening to it, so that's good. I'd like to see what people think about it. But
Yeah.
yeah. So mini
Mhm.
meditation. And then today we had another, I already mentioned it, but we had an episode 3 with Joanna, our
Yeah.
health coaching client. Do you remember episode 3? It's been a while since we've recorded these.
Yeah. No, I honestly don't.
Okay,
I
I think
should have
she
done my
mentioned something
homework, but
like she was no, it's okay, but I just looked at the show notes today, and she was cooking from your cookbook thing that you gave her,
right.
and some other stuff. So there was, yeah, and I
So I
think
do remember the one thing that I remember from that, just by you mentioning this, is she goes like, I think she started the session going like, "Well, I didn't manage to do much, da 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 da," and then she goes, "Oh, but I did do like I think 2 or 3 of the recipes, or I
recipes,
tried a couple
yeah,
of the recipes," and then she goes to me like, "So, well done to you," and I was like, "Well done to me? You were the one cooking. I did nothing. Like, well done to you." She's like, "Oh yeah." So that was really sweet, just to kind of realize,
yeah,
it's so typical for women to be like, "I'm gonna give you the credit and give
yeah,
myself 0 credit." And I was like, "No, I take 0 credit. I'm sorry. I wrote this years ago." And,
yeah.
but yes.
So last week we also talked about whether we thought, oh, is Joanna listening to these episodes? And I actually talked with her in between, and she is not.
Yeah.
I said, are you listening? And she goes, no, I don't want to hear myself. That is so common for a lot of people, especially people who are new to podcasting or they want to
Mm,
podcast or being on a live something like this. Honestly, I think the two of us have edited our own voice so much that
Hmm.
I don't mind listening to myself anymore. I mean,
Yeah. It was
I
cringy at the beginning, I have to admit. I mean, like, everyone can't stand their voice, right? When I re-listened to a voice message that I left or something like that, I'd be like, "Oh,
yeah,
do I really sound like that?" But now it's kinda like, "Oh,
that's what I sound like. That's
yeah."
what I sound like to me.
To everyone, yeah, so that's what I sound like to literally everyone else, so it's not a big difference. It's
Yeah,
just that I hear myself through my own hear,
yeah,
where other people hear it like that. It just is what
yeah,
it is.
yeah. But I think it's I think I hear the birds behind you
Oh, you
outside.
might. The
I'm like, what
window's
is that
open.
noise?
It's
Oh, I love
crazy, the
birds.
birds around here, I love it. Every morning I wake up to just random birds singing, and it's just the
Yeah,
best. I
yeah.
mean, I wish they would wake up a little bit later, but, whatever.
That's what I was gonna say, because in the summertime, they wake up so early. And I'm just like, damn
And
it,
as we know, so does Dana, so here we are. Let's blame the
I
birds.
do. But yeah, so back to Joanna's episode. So again, these, if you're just joining us, if you've never seen us before and you just stumbled across us on YouTube, we're two health coaches, and our whole podcast is about coaching and health coaching. No, sorry, the whole podcast is about health from health
Yeah.
coaches related point of view. And we thought it was a great idea to find a couple of ladies who wanted to be health coached. And so then Donna did the coaching part. And so now we're releasing these episodes once a month, so you can follow along. So if you've ever been interested in understanding how health coaching works, this is one example. I'm not going to say
Yeah.
this is everybody. I mean, I will say this is not every situation, because it is like the unique pairing of person and coach and situation. Each session is very unique and very, but it is an
Personalized.
example.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I mean, you can see how the dynamics work, but you just know that when you work with a health coach, even if you decide to work with me, it's gonna look a lot different. So,
yeah,
we are
yeah,
gonna have another client sessions, in the future when this one is over. And if you're following through, you'll hear how completely different it is. And um, their health history, call was, or like the information that they gave us was quite similar. So
yeah.
it's fascinating.
It is fascinating. All right. So what's coming next week? Next week we have another mini, and the mini is kitchen gadgets. I
I love
loved
it.
talking about this with you. And I have a kitchen gadget update, because
Ooh,
we talked about our instant pots and slow cookers and food processors and so on. And I bought my instant pot maybe a year ago or more. Like
mhm.
I was late to the instant pot party, definitely.
Yeah,
I think you've had like 5 since I've had 1, like, because you just
pretty much. Yeah.
'cause you have so many. But I was in a good mood, and I thought, oh, I'm going to clean my rice cooker, because the rice cooker had some like stuff inside. And anyway, I was too zealous and I killed it because I put too much water. Like, there too much stuff got inside. And I told my
Oh.
husband, I'm like, I don't know if this is going to work or not. And he's like,
You
no.
didn't put it in a bag of rice? Can you imagine?
No,
A
but
trash
yeah,
bag full of 7 kilos of rice. Yeah,
yeah.
no,
So we
didn't
had
work.
this cute little mini rice cooker that was perfect for the 2 of us, and we loved it, and it worked perfectly, and then I killed it.
Hmm,
But I was like, "Hey, let's try cooking rice in the Instant Pot, because that's what we have, and I know we can do that." So we tried
mhm.
the brown rice, and then he followed a recipe, but he still went high on the water, and it came out a little gummy and chewy. Worked still, we still ate the rice. But we tried it again yesterday and made some white rice with it, and turns out just perfect. I'm like, great, this is great, because we can actually make a bigger batch, because it's bigger than the rice cooker was. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So now he's like, great. So now we don't have to have another appliance. And I'm like, yeah, technically the slow cooker, the Instant Pot slow cooks, but it's not great.
It doesn't do as good of a job. No,
No.
I don't like to use the slow cooker on the Instant Pot. I love the pressure cooking,
Yeah.
and you can make yogurt in it, and you can make you can make whatever you want. People make cheesecake in it.
Yeah.
Like people make everything in their Instant Pot.
I got a second little insert liner so that I could make cheeses and stuff like that. But I think definitely what I was reading and doing my research on the Instant Pot, I heard a lot of people were like, if you want this to replace your slow cooker, you will be disappointed. And for like $30, you can just get a crock pot. It's like nothing, you know? So I'm like, I will probably get rid of my old slow cooker, which the reason I'm getting rid of the old slow cooker was because I had this like Durama ceramic. So it wasn't normal ceramic. It was something that I could put on the stovetop and actually fry in and then put it in and I love this thing, but it's kind of got one of those nonstick coatings and it's starting to come off, and I'm just not going to use it anymore for that. So that goes. And but honestly, a lot of the stuff I was doing with my slow cooker, I can do with the pressure cooker 10 times faster.
Oh, sorry. The 18-year-old just woke up and his voice is like this. So I'm sorry if the microphone picks up on that.
Happy birthday, Sky. Okay, he can't hear me, I know, but
Stevie Wonder is gonna, bombard him in a second.
Well, cool. Then we don't want to like keep you on the phone any longer than we need to, because obviously you have things
Mommy
to
duties.
do. You have things to do. So, and we don't have anybody live with us today, but if you're watching us in the future, please go ahead. Hi, future you. Type in the chat I don't know, just tell us hi. Say hi.
Yeah.
Where you're coming from.
Hi would be amazing. We would love a hi. We would like a hello. Hello would be nice as well.
A grüezi, if you know how to spell that.
Yeah. Anything, even like a period. We would love that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, Donna. So we will see you next Wednesday. Have fun celebrating your 18-year-old's birthday. I'm so old.
Yeah, I love Megan. Megan made sure to send me gifts this morning of how old I am, which was great. That was not in my mind at all. Thinking that I have an 18-year-old. Not in the slightest.
You have an adult child. You have a child who is an adult.
I know. We're really excited because as soon as he's gonna, I don't want him to hear it, but right after he opens his gifts, we're gonna declare that he is moving out. So we're super excited about that. We're like, now that you're an adult.
Can you get it on camera?
I'll try.
All right. We'll see you next week, everybody. Bye.
Bye.